Hey,
Hey,
girl, wait a minute, hold on. Let me
well,
see
let me
that
put my
shit. Let
thing
me see what's
on.
going on.
All right,
Hold on, let
hi.
me turn you up because I can't even hear you. Hold on. Okay, now I can hear you. Hi, Boo.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. Thanks so much for joining me. Congratulations, first and
Thank you so
foremost.
much.
Oh my goodness, like I love the project. Like as soon as Brissy hit me, like, yo, you want to do this IG live interview with Kaniyah? I was like, yeah, right now. Let me go ahead, get me out the way before everybody else, so we can talk about it. So yeah, congratulations on that. How have you been?
I've been good. Just trying to stay healthy, trying to like stay from going outside.
Yeah, I know.
How
Like, what
about
have you
you?
been doing? Any? You just been in the house for quarantine? Like, have you been traveling at all?
No, I've been in the house. I've been really trying to like stay loyal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, let's be obedient because ain't nobody trying to catch the Rona. So all right, let's go ahead and hop into this project because honey, you got one. You got one with this one. Whatever you did, we need to keep that coming. What was it like writing this? How long did this project take to really come together?
Well, so like, okay, so I had a project prior to this one. It had 5 songs, and you know, when I first started, like when I first came out, when I dropped my first single in 2018, I kind of thought I had to like rush something out. So I ended up making an EP, and then I just was like, I ended up like just not feeling it, and I just literally just like disposed of all the songs. And so like I felt
You
like
just threw them away? Like,
I never used them.
okay.
So like so then like coming into like the end of 2019, I feel like I just started finding myself, finding my sound, getting real comfortable. And believe it or not, it literally took me like a month to do this project.
For real.
But it's so crazy because the first one, it took like a year. You know what I'm saying? And so
Because
and
you
it
felt
still
it
wasn't.
felt forced. It
Yeah,
probably
it
felt
just felt
forced.
like I was trying to force something out of me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then like that, it just came out with just time. I don't know what it was. It just was like experience and time, and it just happened so fast.
Now I don't know if you remember this or not. So we met like in it might have been 2018. It was at Flo's like 1942 event. You were with my homeboy Quinnell. We're both from the 757.
Yes.
And I know then because when he introduced you, he was like, yeah, like this is Kaniyah, like me, my new artist, blah blah blah. And I had already like I know him, so I'm like he's not gonna stamp or get behind like nobody who's not like he doesn't think is a star, like
Yes, I
because he
love
definitely
females.
has that ear and that eye. So I'm like so happy for you to see it come like full circle and definitely excited. I was like, dang, it's crazy how stuff comes full circle like that.
Yeah. No,
Now
I
this
feel like Q. Go ahead.
oh no, go ahead. You was about to say what?
No, I feel like Q really believed in me from the beginning. Like he was telling me things that I'm just now realizing now, you know? So I really
Yeah.
appreciate him.
Yeah, no, he's like a OG. It's crazy because we went to high school together.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the 7-5, and then he moved up here. I moved up here, but like between college and life and stuff, you know, we weren't like as close. But like I will always see him at just like industry stuff, like all the
Yeah.
time. So he stayed dropping some gems and some knowledge. Like
Uh-huh.
he swear he's 65. So
Okay.
like now this new single that you got out right now, Invest. So
Okay.
this was a freestyle.
Yeah.
So you didn't like write this down. You really was just like, you know what? Let me get in the booth and like do something real quick.
I was like, let me just, man, put this beat on and let me just see. Like, it just happened. Like, it was really a freestyle.
Now, where did the beat come from? Like, who produced it?
Okay, so the producer of the entire project is Crankshop,
Okay.
Crankshop CEO. He's a very talented producer and artist from here. But it's so crazy. The Invest freestyle beat isn't even a beat. It was literally like stems. It was like an incomplete beat. It wasn't finished. And I just was like,
Wow.
oh, I like it. Like, because I'm not like I don't really do those type of beats. I don't make those type of songs. But I was like, okay, it got some bass into it. It's kind of simple, but still like enough to run with, you know, like a lot of
Right.
stuff. And I was just like, okay, let's do it. He was like, well, it's not the beat though. This is just literally me putting it together. It's the stems. And I was like, well, I like it. Don't finish it and let's just do it like that.
Wow. I love the beat. Like, as soon as it come in, you be like, What you about to be talking about? Like, you was talking your shit. Brissy sent it to me, and I was
Girl.
like, oh yeah, this is definitely the one. Now, was you and Big Flock cool before y'all collab, or how did that collaboration happen?
Well, I actually know him from like just like childhood days, like for a really, really long time. So it kind of was like, he wasn't around, of course. And then when he came home, we kind of like reconnected. But I've known him like almost like half of my life.
Oh, okay, all right. So now the video, you directed the video for it. How did you come up
Yes.
with the idea, the whole like Matrix feel? Was that what you was going for? Because I feel like that's what everybody was, saying when they were giving like their feedback or critiques, the blogs or whatever. But
Uh-huh.
what were you going for?
All right. So I really was going for The Rain by Missy Elliott.
Okay, okay.
And I don't it was supposed to be like more of a shiny type of trash bag type of look in the back, but we couldn't find it. So I mean the person who did the video, he couldn't find it. Or we could I don't know what happened, but we just couldn't get it. So he just ended up putting it. But it really was supposed to play off like Missy Elliott The Rain.
But I feel like it worked though. Because when
Yeah,
I
I
first
mean,
saw
yeah, I
it,
feel like it did okay. I mean, I'm just like a perfectionist. So it just was like, whatever.
yeah, no. I mean, I feel like all creatives are like that because even sometimes when I do stuff and I'll look back like on a video or interview I did and I'll be like, I don't know if I want to put that out, but then I just be like, fuck it. It's shit can't be perfect all the time.
Yeah.
But I feel like it works because when I first saw it, I thought Missy Elliott The Rain. But
Okay.
then when I saw like the features and stuff, they were like, oh, The Matrix. And I was like, oh, at first I thought Missy Elliott The Rain. So that's crazy to know that that's what you were going for, like from the very beginning.
Yeah.
What does it feel like to have like your very first project out and for it to be like receiving the feedback that it is? I'm seeing like the views is going up like crazy. They running you up, sis.
Like it feels really good, but it also is like a bittersweet moment because I feel like as artists we are like super super hard on ourselves, and it kind of be like, of course we're like our worst critic, like kind of what y'all hear we don't hear, we hear something totally different. Like you might think it's the best song ever, and I'm like, oh my god, you heard that part right there? That I don't like that, I don't like that. But it's like the craziest thing is I didn't feel like this about this project. Like I really like love this project, and that's why I titled it what I titled it, because for me to, I've made plenty of songs, but for me to feel this way about a body of work, it kind of is something that like you don't even want to release, because it's like once you release it, you kind of like thinking, am I going to ever feel like that again? You know what I'm saying? When I drop something else or when I drop my next project, am I ever going to feel this whole and this full again? So
you will. Like you'll continue to evolve as an artist, and then like just going through different life shit, like you're gonna be inspired and like write from that. So you'll feel it again, but it's your first one, so of course it's like lit right now. Like it's fine. So how did you choose the other features that were on the project?
Well, so the other one, which was with Lil Dude, I kind of was just trying to figure out who would do this song for Indecisive, who would do this song justice, or who would kind of give a different sound for this song. And so me and him connected or whatever, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to hop on the track or whatever. And I'm thinking he's going to do like his, his regular flow, like his regular thing. I'm pretty sure people in here know who Lord Dude is. And he actually got on it and did the complete opposite. And so I really had the intentions of bringing him on to bring his style of rap in, but he ended up doing something different, but it ended up working. Yeah. And I feel like, it was because he doesn't sing and stuff like that. So for him to get on and sing and stuff like that, I think it was just like, I guess good, And then the other feature, which is Boogiebug, that's actually Crankshot, which is the producer who produced the whole entire project.
Oh, so okay. Wait, so he rap and he produces.
So he's a singer and he produced.
Ah.
So that's why we work really, really closely together. So it kind of was just like, Of course, I'm about to feature him on one of these. Like somebody needs to hear him. And then Cabana, it was just so. That's Shining. That's number 3. It was so random. We literally linked up with DJ Flow. That's DJ Flow's artist, and we just linked up one day. And it's, mind you, like the project was about to drop in like 3 days, and we linked up. Like we just all went over DJ Flow's house to just like chat and stuff like that, and we just end up making a record like that same night, and then it was just like so good. And so Brissy ended up coming through, and she just was like, no, I like this record, like this is the one, like I really love this record. And so I end up just putting on a project, like I didn't even think about it, I just put it on there the next day.
Right.
So
like, so how did you pick the single that you wanted to go with? Like, how did you say, all right, like I'm a go with Invest? Because like, you know, I feel like sometimes artists, they struggle with like letting their project breathe a little bit before they put something else out, kind of like what you were talking about earlier. You know, when you were doing a project before, you kind of felt rushed, or it felt forced, and that's just because of like how social media is. Like, we feel like we gotta have shit right now, we gotta put everything out right now. How do you decide, like, okay, I'm gonna go with Invest, and then, you know, we gonna hit y'all with the next ones a little later?
I think I went with Invest because it's totally different from my rap style. It's totally different from anything I've ever done. And I think that, you know, because social media is such a big thing, you know, within artists' lives and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, this is something that's going to bait them in. And this is something that's going to bait them in to actually make them just even be like, oh, well, let me just listen to the rest. You know what I'm saying? As far as like people who kind of like that fast-paced music, you know, that real today's type of sound, which I kind of like have but don't have. So It was kind of like, I'm going to use this as bait, and I'm going to use it for me because I don't usually feel comfortable with doing music like that, or even, you know, those type of lyrics and stuff. But I was like, it was just something that I felt like, okay, well, this is cool. I fuck with this. And then we want to use this as bait as well, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. And I feel like it's important for you to be like versatile, especially on, you know, your first project. Like, you can already show that. That, you know, I can do different stuff. Like, I can talk my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can be sweet if I want to. I can be mean. I can be a bitch. Like, all of that. What's next? Like, what are we doing? I know quarantine kind of like threw everybody off schedule for what they had planned for 2020. So everybody's just trying to readjust. But what can we expect from you?
Well, I'm going to be working on some visuals for the project, of course, for like, just like, you know, present, what's next. Also, Friday, I'll be performing some of the singles live because that's going to be my listening party, but like a virtual listening party on Friday. But as far as like future, I'm kind of like ready to work on my second project. Like I'm going to title it Love It or Hate It Part 2. I feel like I'm in a great space to just you know, continuously create, and I feel good about it. I don't feel forced. I feel like just feel good. Like, I feel like the quarantine was very, very good for me. And I just feel like I just feel creative, and I feel happy, and I feel like I want to like make more stuff. So I think I'm just ready to just like, you know, start working on my next one.
Yeah, you got that glow, girl. You look happy. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Who do you want to work with? I mean, it don't even have to be who you want to work with next. It can be like just in general. Who would be your dream collaboration, or who else would you want to work with that's from the DMV?
From the DMV, I feel like, well, of course, from the DMV, I would like to work with Wale.
Okay, of course.
I would like, I'm trying to think, because I feel like there's a lot of people I would actually like to work with, you know, like, you know, anybody, like, I'm for our culture and our city and our, you know what I'm saying? So anybody, but like Wale is kind of like one of my like people, because I'm like a lyricist and I just love his art. So like that's like one of the people that even growing up, like I would want to do something with him from here. And then of course, dream feature, girl. Oh, like dream is Beyonce, okay?
Yes. You already know. I have a request. well, a request, but like a suggestion. I would love to see you and Rico Nasty do something. Like, I think it would just be cool because like y'all are both from the same area, y'all are both popping girls, and like y'all are dope. Like y'all are dope artists. So
Yeah.
I
No,
think
I
that
would
would be
love that
cool.
too, though, honestly.
Like, and I feel like y'all would probably both take each other out of y'all comfort zones a little bit. So I feel like it
Yeah.
would be a good little number. But Beyonce, absolutely.
I think the
Anything
video,
between.
I think the visual, if me and Rico was to do a song, would be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like a visual would be so lit.
Yeah.
So lit.
We gonna put it in the air.
We gonna put it in there.
Like, cause y'all are bound to, run into each other, like
Yeah.
at some point. So,
So we gonna put that in the air.
all right, now we're gonna get into the fun stuff because now I'm gonna get in your business because that's what I be doing or whatever. So, now during this quarantine, have you been dating? Have you been linking up with niggas, or have you been trying to be obedient and social distance? Cause we won't know what everybody got out here, like. Or have you just been, focusing on you?
It's so crazy because at first I started out, it was real strong for like the whole March, half of April. I wasn't talking to nobody. Like, I'm one of the people that I don't talk to. I don't talk to boys. Like, that's not my thing. Like, I don't date. But then, like, something old had resurfaced, and then I tried it out, and then it didn't work out. And so I'm just back, like, where I started. Like, I'm just good. I don't really want no more distractions. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want, just create. That's it.
Right. No, I absolutely feel you. I feel like, and you gotta talk to somebody, or I mean, not even like date or be boyfriend and girlfriend, but you gotta feed my vibe. Like, you can't be taken from what I'm trying to do, like, or stressing me out or annoying the shit out of me. Like,
Right.
we gotta be on the same page.
Yes, because listen, I got shit going on, okay? I don't got time.
At all, period. And like, you should have shit going on. So I'm like, he shouldn't have time neither to be getting on your last nerves.
Wow.
But I feel like after this is all over, like, dating is even gonna be like worse than what it is because niggas are used to being inside more than ever now. So like, good luck going on dates, y'all, because I don't know.
Girl, listen. I started dating 2021. I'm all right. I'm good.
Like, we just
I don't want no more.
We just gonna start it over. They said, "Oh, you be curving niggas." That's what they saying in the comments.
Cause I don't have time. Cause the niggas, they terrible. They so terrible.
Girl, that's how you gotta give it to them. Sometimes you gotta humble them a little bit. Break them down to build them back up. Like,
girl, who you telling?
Now, okay, I want to play a little game with you. So I play this game with everybody. It's called This or That. Pretty self-explanatory, but it is going to require you to think fast on your feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 5 different scenarios, and you'll have to choose between the two. Okay? All right. So the first one is Martin or Fresh Prince?
Fresh Prince.
It's crazy to me how so many people pick Fresh Prince. Like, it's Martin for me. Like,
but Will is cuter.
Well, I feel like Martin was funnier though.
But I feel like Will was cuter, flyer. So all of that kind of tied into entertaining. Like, sometimes you got to be entertaining too. Like, you can't just be funny. Like, entertaining and funny are 2 different things.
Okay, all right. Because I feel like when I'm watching TV late at night and they'll play the Fresh Prince reruns or the Martin reruns, and I never be watching the Fresh Prince ones, but then Martin ones, I'll be like, oh yeah,
I can't get into it.
All right. The second one is, hold on, let me see which one I want to do first. Okay, I'll do this one. The second one is relationship girl or, single, like to mingle type situation.
Relationship
girl.
Yeah.
Okay. That's me too. Like, I always been that friend that always got a nigga. Like, I always got a boyfriend.
Like, yeah, I would rather that than be just dating. And I can't deal with the dating, girl. I can't.
Yeah, it's too much. You got to go through the small talk.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's like, child, we're gonna be together or we not. Cause listen, I don't have time.
Can we talk about this on vacation, on a flight?
Okay.
Can we do that? Where's that at? Where's that day? I don't feel like they're even. Well, they do make them like that still, but it'd be a whole bunch of other shit that come along with it.
Yeah.
That just be a lot. But when my mom used to talk to me about when she used to date before she met my dad, I'm like, where those niggas at?
Listen, I need a nigga to love me already. Okay. Come in loving me, child. Let's just go.
Let's settle down with one and go ahead and get on out the way. Move on.
Okay, we here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, I don't got time to play.
Okay, the third one is waffles or pancakes.
Waffles.
Waffles. All right, cool. The next one is Netflix or Hulu.
Damn.
I know that's a hard one.
Hulu now, because Hulu got like more of a variety. I feel like. Yeah. Netflix be like draining now a little bit.
I know. I'm like, y'all need to give us what y'all got, because all these shows are stopping production. Yeah. What we gonna watch?
Hulu got all the stuff, everything you need.
TV shows. They got the old joints too. I'm like, I can watch old Scooby-Doo episodes. They got everything on there. Okay. The next one. What do we want to do? All right. So, are we braids or natural hair or weave?
Weave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, look, I don't got time to be dealing with all of that. And then wait, was that 5?
Waffles.
The Netflix one, the hair one, waffles, Fresh Prince. I think we have one more.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I have to pick a good one. Okay. This or that. Old school rap or new school, like new school trap, or just the new school kids?
Girl. Old school for sure.
Okay, old school for sure. I don't know. Sometimes people be like, look, it's the new era. This is what it is right now. Like, this is what I'm rocking with. Boom, bam. But we ain't never going to get that old school feeling back.
Ever. That's so sad. Like, I don't know what's wrong with the world.
I know. I feel like we really like the last generation before niggas just started getting weird. And like, they just don't have, like, they don't have the same morals. Like, they don't have the same ideologies, like perspectives, like not even in the same playing field.
It's so different. It's so strange.
And I'm like, the fact that y'all are really cool with, how do you feel about the 6ix9ine situation? Like, I mean, I'm not upset, but like, are you like upset? Is that annoying to see somebody like that be so successful in the industry, or is it just kind of like, hey, it is what it is?
So I don't come from a background where like people snitch, but what I can say is, the industry is not the streets, and that's what people have to understand. The industry was never the streets. The industry, like, it's kind of crazy how like they will call out like a lot of artists about their backgrounds. Like, say, like, who was it that was like a patrol officer or something? Was it Gucci Man?
Rick Ross.
Okay, yeah. So it's kind of like y'all do stuff like that, but then when somebody is kind of actually living and being their self, it's an issue, you know? I just think that like the industry and music never been the streets, and it never will be. So it's kind of like you can't compare the two.
Yeah, for sure. And I think like that's where a lot of artists even get it messed up. Just the fact that a lot of artists come from the streets doesn't mean that that's what the industry is, or that's what the majority of consumers like even care about. Like, there's a very, very small percentage of music listeners who give a fuck about snitching. Yeah. Like, the majority of it, they don't care.
But not even that. It's a very small percentage of musicians that's actually even from the streets.
Right.
Let's be real. Like, it's not like a lot of people that's from the streets that's really like live that life or understand that life. So it's kind of like it don't matter.
Fuck the snitching part. Like, can we get into the lace front? Like, that's where y'all could at least draw the line. Like, if y'all know how to draw
I
that,
feel like
can
it's
we
just
draw it at the next one?
no. I honestly feel like with entertainment now, everything's so different that it's just like no blurred lines. Like it is what it is. It's all fashion, entertainment, and just like beauty all mixed in one. And with that, it's kind of like no rules.
Yeah. Well,
So
you're like super into fashion too, though, right? Like that's kind
yeah,
of how, people started getting hip to you, and like following you on social media and stuff.
yeah.
Do you have like any ideas or plans on how you're gonna kind of incorporate your love for fashion into like your music and your visuals? Because I mean, you did it with Invest, so I'm assuming that you'll probably do like some more stuff in the future.
Yeah, like I'm gonna try to kind of do more stuff. Um I have an actual clothing line that I'm working on. It's called MK Wear. But with the music, I had to learn how to be able to, even though it kind of seemed to be like something that should be like normal, but I gotta learn how to put them together. Cause I always looked at music like the industry as kind of like make believe, like entertainment, like how I say, like it's kind of just like an act. So it's kind of like when you're shooting these videos, you're not thinking, oh, let me go put on my best drip. You're not thinking that. You thinking, let me go put on some costumey stuff.
Right.
Because so that I can sell this as a movie, or I can sell this so it can look like a play, or so it can look like something. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking, oh, I'm about to go put on some Dior, because most of these people, they got it on, but it's probably like custom. It's not like something that you'll see out the store. So it's like with my fashion, I kind of like be confused on how I want to incorporate it, because it's kind of like street fashion a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta kind of like, yeah, combine the two
Yeah,
in a
you'll
way.
grow into it and figure
Yeah.
out what you want to do. But girl, thanks so much for tapping in with me. I'm excited for you, like all you're gonna do in the future. We're definitely gonna be watching or whatever to see what you put out next. And then once this quarantine is over, like we're definitely gonna have to get like in the actual studio, chop
Yeah.
it up, do some digital stuff, and it'll be fun. So thank you, boo.
Yeah. Thank you.
All
I
right.
appreciate y'all.
We'll talk
Bye.
later. Bye.
Bye.